Hey T-Birds, joining us today is Ms. Whitney Johnson, an SUU alum who earned her Master of Business Administration before taking a really cool position with the National Collegiate Athletic Association in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Hello T-Birds, my name is Whitney Johnson and I am an athletics administrator. I graduated from SUU with my Master's of Business Administration in 2018 and I was a student athlete during that time, or during my time at SUU. I played on the women's basketball team with my little sister. If you're looking to get into the collegiate athletics industry, or really the athletics industry in general, there are a few things that you need to know. And so today I'm just going to share a little bit about my personal career journey, how I got to where I am, and hopefully give you some tips of how you can get to where you want to go. So first off, I will say that during my master's program, I didn't realize that I wanted to go into athletics until the summer before I graduated with my master's. And so that summer I needed an internship. So I went and talked to the SUU athletic director, Debbie Coram, met with her and the deputy AD, Andrew Parrish, and we created an internship for me. So it was a unpaid internship. I just came during the week for a couple hours and worked on a lot of different projects in a lot of different departments. I would have to say that it was that internship that really ignited my passion for college athletics. And I thought, beforehand I was thinking, maybe I want to go into nonprofit or go become a superpower corporate woman. But after that internship, I realized that I loved athletics and I wanted to stay. I was informed of different professional development opportunities that the NCAA, National Collegiate Athletics Association, sponsored. And so after I graduated with my master's, I had the opportunity to attend the Career in Sports Forum. I met a ton of different people, got to network with a lot of young professionals and professionals in the athletics industry. And I would say the internship that I did before I graduated and that forum that I went to after graduation just really served as an amazing kickstart for me in my career. After graduating, I went and worked at Indiana University in their student athlete development department. And most recently, I worked at the National Collegiate Athletics Association with their leadership development team. Currently, I am working as an advisory board member for an organization called Return on Inclusion. And I also serve as the Director of Community Engagement and Diversity with an organization called Untold Athletes. So both of those organizations, Return on Inclusion and Untold Athletes, are not, they're called affiliate organizations. So I'm not working on a college campus per se, but I'm working in spaces that support athletes. And so when you're looking to get into the athletics industry, there are so many opportunities. There's an opportunity for every major that you could possibly think of. And there's a lot of different levels that you can work at. So you can work at affiliate organizations that help support the student athlete experience. You can work at the collegiate level. You can work at the professional level. You can work in club sports. So just a lot of opportunities. One thing you need to know about athletics is you're probably not going to get in unless you have an internship, a couple different internships. So when I graduated, I was thinking, time to go get a big girl job. I don't want an internship. I want to just go start my career. And in athletics, you need some internships, and if not internships, then a lot of volunteer experience. People want to see that you're willing to pay your dues, that you're willing to work hard. Do not get into athletics, specifically collegiate athletics, if you're looking to make a lot of money. Possibly there's an opportunity at the professional space. And of course, you can make money when you're doing what you're passionate about. But the people who work in athletics do so because they are passionate about the student athlete experience. And so obviously, if you love sports, that's great. You need to love sports if you're going to work in athletics. But beyond that, you just really got to have a passion and a motivation to help serve student athletes and help them get to where they want to go. So I'd have to say that's one thing that's really motivated me in this industry is I am passionate about, and not just the student athlete experience, but the student experience in college. College is an amazing time to learn a lot about yourself, learn how to communicate, learn how to work with others, and it just really sets the stage for the rest of your life. So if I can help students and student athletes really figure out how to take advantage of their college experience, I can help them have success in life after college. And so that's what wakes me up in the morning and gets me ready to do things. SUU is just an amazing, amazing place where you can make your own experience. I wanted some experience in athletics, so I went and created an internship for myself. And SUU has amazing resources, amazing people there who are willing to help you get to where you want to go. You just got to be willing to make those connections. So I would say take advantage of the people at SUU. They're one in a million. They're amazing people. They're willing to help you as students, and be willing to create your own experience. Get creative. Whatever you want, what you want to get done, there are people there who are going to help you do it. So making connections. And I would have to say that is one thing that you really just got to take advantage of in college. During my time, obviously, because of SUU, I was able to make connections with those in my athletics department. I had an opportunity to go make a ton of connections with NCAA personnel when I went to that forum. Again, an opportunity afforded me by the people in the athletics department at SUU. And SUU is also a time where I really learned how to take advantage of LinkedIn. I had a professor who taught me the ins and outs of LinkedIn. And so I reached out to a lot of different people when I was trying to decide, what it looked like to work in athletics. I had a professor who taught me how to navigate LinkedIn, reached out to a lot of different people, messaged them. A few got back to me, not everyone did, but the ones who got back to me, I was able to have a good conversation, really get some needed information. And a few of those people I'm still in contact with today. So I was really able to expand my network. And so when I was using LinkedIn and talking to those individuals, I really just asked 3 questions. What did you do? How did you get there? And what advice do you have for me? So definitely take advantage of LinkedIn during your time at SUU and take advantage of the networking opportunities that SUU affords you, and really look to build genuine connections. One thing that I wish I would have done better during my time at SUU is focus more on those connections, specifically in the business school. They have the finance club and a lot of different student groups that you can get involved in. SUU has a lot of different student groups in general. So even though I felt like I networked well with athletics professionals, it would have been great and very beneficial for me to network more with my peers in the business school and to better network with my professors and keep in touch with them. I think follow through is really important too. So that's something now, having graduated from SUU, that I'm looking to do more of is follow up and stay connected to those influential people who really helped me out during my time at SUU. A few things that I wish I would have known about athletics before diving into it is a 24/7 job. When you're serving student athletes, anytime they need something, you got to be there. So you're working around the clock. So it is very, very busy. Again, don't get into athletics if you're not willing to work hard and if you're not passionate about the student athlete experience, or the athlete experience ultimately, again, depending on what level you're at. But it is a very, very busy industry to be in, and it's fun and it's exciting. But definitely work-life balance is something that a lot of professionals struggle with in athletics. And so that's something to know going in beforehand. When you're getting ready to graduate from SUU, the question is, what should I do after I graduate? I would say it's not what you do after you graduate, it's what you do leading up to graduation. So definitely learning how to network. Look at different forums, look at professional development opportunities. The NCAA puts on so many professional development opportunities. Take advantage of those. Reach out to the people in the athletics department at SUU and have them talk to you about the opportunities that the NCAA has, because there are a lot. And that is, again, a great way to get a lot of networking experience and to meet a lot of people. Look for internships, apply for those before you graduate. And a lot of internships are paid. So they're full-time, paid. Of course, you're not making bank, you're not making tons of money, but you're getting amazing experience. And internships in athletics are entry-level positions, meaning you're not treated as an intern. You're not getting coffee. You're brought into meaningful discussions. You're able to work on meaningful projects. and just a really, really great way to get your feet wet and to get your foot in the door. So look for those opportunities, apply for them beforehand, reach out to people on LinkedIn, really utilize that platform and take advantage of that. A typical day in athletics looks like a lot of different things, depending on what department you're in, what level you're at, where you're working, the culture of the organization. For me, when I worked at Indiana University, I was putting on a lot of programs and leadership development programs for the student athletes. Not just leadership development, but career development. I was working a lot in the community service and community engagement space too. So again, helping those student athletes prepare for life after college. And I did a similar work at the NCAA in leadership development, but on a grander scale, because at the NCAA, we serve student athletes, coaches, and administrators. So in both those roles, definitely wasn't a 9-to-5. Most jobs in athletics are not 9-to-5. Again, they're more 24/7. But specifically in those two roles, it was a lot of nights, a lot of weekends, because we were putting on a lot of different programs and events. It's a lot of collaborating with a lot of different people. I got to talk to subject matter experts who knew the ins and outs of diversity, inclusion, and leadership development. I was able to bring them in as speakers to our participants. So coordinating with them, making sure they had everything they needed, working with student athletes, whether that's one-on-one counseling or consulting, or helping them better navigate their college experience, compiling program materials, handling logistics, making sure at the NCAA, we would pay for participants to travel. So helping make sure that travel and that getting from one place to another went smoothly. So a lot of different things, a lot of logistics, a lot of emails. So when we didn't have a program, is a lot of ideating and collaborating with other people. Very collaborative space in athletics. So just being able to talk to a lot of different people, a lot of emails, a lot of running around, making sure things are good to go for whatever event we were doing. But it looks different, again, depending on what you're doing. I'll end just with saying that I love athletics. I love the student athlete experience, very passionate about it. You need to have that passion if you're going to work in athletics. And I love the opportunity to work with so many different people, so many passionate, intelligent, determined, creative people in athletics. It's a great space and a great environment to be a part of.
Thank you so much, Whitney, for sharing with us your exciting journey from MBA at SUU to a really cool position in athletics. T-Birds, stay tuned for more career highlights from SU alumni and let us know how we can help you on your career journey.